Hey, this is Tristan from Tristan Miss Wanted, and I just wanted to make a quick story time on how I met Cooper Wood, and basically, anyways, this is going to be a two-parter. I'll do Andrew's possibly next week. If not, then who knows when I'll get it out, but because of my poor planning skills. So, anyways, basically, back in first grade, I was I was basically I met a couple of my future friends in my future close friends. They like Andrew and Cooper. Not Andrew. He doesn't come until very later. So basically, and also this is going to be a story time on how we got to the point we are. So anyways, let's skip all the way to third grade. That was whenever I was basically losing relations with my basically I was not friend that much friends with this one person. I'm not going to say anything about it. It's not really that important to this story. But third grade was the game changer where me and Cooper started hanging out the most, and how we started talking a lot more, and how we were both interested in Star Wars and all that. Yes, I'm not a nerd, but yes, I do like Star Wars, so don't judge me. So basically, you have all this skip to fourth grade, and fourth grade is kind of not an important date, but surely a one to remember. Basically, then and there, we were basically that was all whenever we became best friends, and yeah, we mostly bonded over our love of Star Wars and stuff like that. He still had his own small group, and I had mine, but we had this teacher, let's call her Mrs. M, because she was my homeroom teacher. She was quite funny, but also she was kind of, let's say she was mean at sometimes. Mostly because we couldn't keep our mouths shut, because we were a bunch of 11-year-olds, 10 and 11-year-olds. And she was a pretty funny teacher when it come to sometimes, but yeah, that is not really that important to the story. I just wanted to say her. Now, fifth grade, yeah, fifth grade was kind of the hype of our friendship. Whenever we actually, fifth grade was whenever I was also close friends with Jet. I'm still going to use his name because what the heck, also known as Jesus Fox. If you haven't subscribed to him, you should. So, Jet was also best friends with Brandon and stuff. And Brandon, he's not really important to the story, and crap, I said his real name. I meant to make up a name for him. But okay. Basically, him and you know what the heck, I'm still going to use his name. Brandon and Cooper weren't really on the best of terms, so I had to switch between each other. And yes, I am close with Andrew, but again, I'm not going to do that until when, I don't know. But By the way, please don't mind the gameplay. I really don't care what you say. But, anyways. So, now 6th grade. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the story or not, but, because Cooper will be watching this video, possibly. So, anyways. I'm just going to say this about it for a future thing. Back in 5th grade, he kind of had a sort of serious relationship with a girl. I'm not going to get into detail with it, but just know that it was kind of serious. That was the start of this weird phenomenon that happened for the past 3 years. Yes, I'm in 7th grade. So, he was the first to have the most serious relationship. This was kind of weird, because the three of us, yeah. Skipping to 6th grade, we were hanging out the most there, but, yeah. And I don't really remember that much important events. We mostly just hung out in the cafeteria, playing Truth or Dare and all that. With, let's call him Bruce and Andrew's. I'm not going to say anything else besides that, but me, Andrew, Cooper, and Bruce used to play a bunch of Truth or Dare and all that. Until he switched seats, and yeah, I also switched seats, so. Basically, skipping to this year, it was probably the most eventful, because this year, we just started talking about the past and all that other things. By the way, if you can't tell, I wasn't prepared that much for this. I didn't prepare that much. I should have taken a little bit more time on it and actually planned it out more. But hey, what the heck? You know? So, anyways. Crap, what was I about to say? Anyways, back in 7th grade, which is this year, I had a little thing going on. And yes, I'll go into much greater detail whenever I do stories about 6th grade and all that, which is coming up soon, I guess. I don't know when. And no, it's not going to be the next video. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. Like I was saying, there's this phenomenon where back in 5th grade, Cooper had his first major relationship. I'm not going to say her name because I am not allowed to. Let's call her Yandere, because I said so, because it sounds a little bit funny to my eyes. So basically, Yandere was his first major relationship of I know. Now back in 6th grade, I had my first major relationship with either this. Let's call her Lika, yeah, Lika, and also the other one, Roger, because, no, that's not her real name. That's not their real names. And the next one, it's Andrew with let's go with Roger again for convenience, because I'm too lazy to think it out. Anyways, so, yeah. Yeah, so that, it wasn't, I know that it's not very, that much of a thing, much of a story time, but I'm still working out the kinks. I hope that you enjoyed, and I see you guys next time. See ya.